Imagine if the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox were both in the same World Series, and the entire world was watching. That's the closest comparison I can give you for what Brazil versus Argentina means in football. But honestly, even that doesn't do it justice. This is the biggest rivalry in the biggest sport on earth. And both teams are right here at the 2026 World Cup. Here's everything you need to know. Let's start with the basics. Brazil and Argentina are neighbors in South America. They share a continent, a passion for football, and an intense desire to beat each other at it. Between them, they have won the World Cup 9 times. Brazil 5 times, more than any other country on earth. Argentina 3 times, including the most recent one in 2022. 9 World Cups between 2 teams from the same continent. That tells you everything about how dominant South American football has been for the last 100 years. And yet, despite all that success, these 2 teams have never met in a World Cup final. Not once. Which means every tournament, there's a chance it finally happens. And the whole world wants to see it. So how did this rivalry start? Go back to the early 1900s. Football was spreading across South America fast. Brazil and Argentina were the 2 biggest countries, with the 2 biggest football cultures, and they both wanted to be number 1. They started playing each other regularly. And it was intense from day one. Not just because both teams wanted to win, but because for both countries, football became tied to national identity, to pride, to who you are as a people. In Brazil, football is practically a religion. Brazilian style, called Jogo Bonito, which means the beautiful game, is known worldwide. Skill, flair, creativity, making the impossible look effortless. Argentina's style is different, more physical, more intense, more tactical. Argentine players are known for their hunger, their aggression, their refusal to lose. 2 completely different styles, 2 completely different identities. And every time they meet, all of that is on the line. Now let's talk about the players who made this rivalry legendary. For decades, Brazil had Pelé, the greatest of his generation, 3 World Cups, a player so good that even Argentina's fans respected him. Argentina had Diego Maradona, electric, charismatic, genius level. He once dribbled past 5 players in a run that people still call the greatest goal ever scored. 2 legends, 2 countries, representing completely different ideas of what football greatness looks like. And then, just when you thought the rivalry couldn't get more intense, came the modern era. Brazil produced Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Neymar, world-class players, World Cup winners, global icons. Argentina produced Lionel Messi, widely considered the greatest player to ever live. Someone who spent his entire career chasing the one thing that kept escaping him, the World Cup trophy. He finally won it in 2022, and Argentina has not let anyone forget it. So why does this matter at the 2026 World Cup specifically? Because Argentina comes in as the defending champion. They won in Qatar. They are the team everyone has to beat. And Brazil? Brazil has not won the World Cup since 2002. That's over 20 years of hurt for a country that defines itself through football. This year, they want it back. If both teams make it deep into the tournament, and both are absolutely capable of that, they could meet in the knockout rounds, quarterfinals, semifinals, maybe even the final. And if that happens, it will be the most watched football match in the history of the sport. Here's how to watch them if you haven't before. Watch Brazil for joy. Watch how they move the ball, how their forwards create space, how they turn defense into attack in seconds. Even casual viewers find Brazil fun to watch. Watch Argentina for intensity. Watch how they compete, how they fight for every ball, how every player on that pitch looks like they genuinely cannot accept losing. 2 teams, 2 styles, 1 trophy, and they're both here. If this is your first World Cup, you picked the right year. Subscribe for more videos breaking down everything happening in this tournament. New video in 2 days. I'll see you in the next one.